Hey everyone, this is Dylan, and today is the last day of June, so you know what that means. That means it's time for my June 2018 DVD and Blu-ray update video for you guys. So I've gotten a couple things this month. I've got some exciting things, or some things that I'm excited about. I think like one or two new releases. The DVDs are lacking this month. I've only got one, so without further ado, let's get into that one. And this is the 7 Fun-Filled Adventures Monster Pack. So I mostly got this because this is the only place that you can get this, it's this corner right here, this Monster Mash movie, which I actually have on VHS. I also have this Archie's Weird Mysteries on VHS, but they did release the full season of the Archie's Weird Mysteries, so I need to look for that one. But I bought this specifically for this Monster Mash movie. Alright, and so now on to the Blu-rays that I picked up. So the first Blu-ray I picked up from Big Lots, and this is House at the End of the Street. And so this has Jennifer Lawrence in it, and I have not seen this, but this is the unrated cut, so it's got the unrated cut and the theatrical cut. And I was holding out because I know it did come with a slipcover, but I really couldn't pass it up. So then next up, I picked this up from Walmart, and this is an upgrade to my collection, and this is the Simpsons movie. I remember really liking this when it came out, and I look forward to revisiting it at a later date whenever I get around to it. I also picked this up. I picked this up at a used bookstore, but it was I'm pretty sure it was brand new because it was in the original packaging and all that, but I wanted to make sure I picked it up because I wanted the slipcover, and this is Vampire Academy. This is actually the French release, so one of the sides has the French title of it, the movie Vampire Academy, and then the other side has the English title. So I actually I really like this movie. I watched it recently, and I have a soft spot for like the young adult movie versions of the young adult novels. So I have not ever read the movie, or read the book, but I really like this movie. This was from the previous horror pack, and I did do a review on this, so I will put a little iCard up in the corner. But this is Hansel and Gretel Get Baked. I did really like this. There were a couple things minor things that were wrong with it that I thought could have been improved upon, but overall I really enjoyed this movie and would recommend that you guys check it out. Also from Horror Pack, we have The Editor. I have not seen this, but I know that it is a pseudo giallo film. I don't know if it's I think it's an homage to giallo. I don't think that it's necessarily like a satire or anything, but I look forward to watching this. I read up about giallo, and I'm not sure if I will like it, but I will only know, the only way I'll know is if I watch it. So I look forward to watching this. This is an upgrade to my collection. I recently sold it, and this is the Napoleon Dynamite 10 Sweet Years of Liger Magic, Tots, and Great Skills. So this is like the 10-year anniversary digibook, I would call this, and so it's got a Liger print on the front, and like these black stripes are like felt, so they're textured, and then you pull out the thing, and it says "Gosh" and tater tots, and you've got Napoleon Dynamite here. This is kind of disappointing. I didn't realize it was like this when I bought it, but we have the discs, and they are in a paper sleeve type thing. So this is the Blu-ray, and this is the DVD. I did move, the DVD was in front of the Blu-ray, but I did move it in the front because I thought that I would probably be watching the Blu-ray more, which is 100% true. So, I mean, they really could have improved on the packaging, but what are you gonna do? This is also an upgrade to my collection. This is Just Go With It, and this is an Adam Sandler movie. I actually really liked this. It's got Adam Sandler and Jennifer Aniston in it. I haven't seen this in a while, but I do remember really liking it. Another upgrade to my collection, I've been selling quite a few movies since I've been home. This is Hairspray, the 2-disc Shake and Shimmy edition. So this is kind of cool. It's got a slipcover on it, but the front has like the young cast, and then when you turn it to the back, it's got the older cast. So that's really cool. This is a pretty good movie. I never saw the original, but I definitely do like this version. I did watch the Hairspray live. I would need to rewatch that to see how I feel about that. So this next one I picked up from Big Lots as well. This was $3, and this is Takers. This is an upgrade to my collection as well. I saw it and I was like, you know what, I should probably get it because probably won't be able to find it much cheaper than $3. So I'm not quite sure what this is about, but it's got some pretty big hitters. It's got Matt Dillon, Paul Walker, Idris Elba, Jay Hernandez, T.I., Chris Brown, Hayden Christensen, all in it. So I definitely want to give it its fair shot. And this was also from Big Lots. This was the only one that had a slipcover on it. And I'm glad because I'm kind of in this thing where I've definitely trying to get slipcovers more recently, and this is DreamWorks Penguins of Madagascar. So this is the Madagascar spin-off, and I actually really enjoy the Penguins of Madagascar. I think that they're hilarious, and I definitely like them a lot more than the actual people from Madagascar, although granted, I haven't really seen a whole lot of their movies, but I know they got their entire own spin-off TV show. So then we have another one from Horror Pack, and this is their limited edition Pieces, and this is an 80s giallo film, and I'm still unsure of how I'll feel about the giallo genre. So I've heard good things about this Pieces movie, so I wanted to get it. They did like announce this in their thing, like in their newsletter, that you could spoil it for yourself, so I definitely wanted to see if it was something that was worth me getting, and I hope that I will enjoy it. This is an upgrade to my collection, and this is Sweeney Todd, the Demon Barber of Fleet Street. And so I ended up selling this, and I really liked this movie. I haven't watched it in a long time. I do have a little bit of a soft spot for musicals, so I try to watch a bunch of musicals when I can, and Sweeney Todd was a pretty decent one from what I remember. I think this is actually the only new release that I got this month, and this is the 30th anniversary of the movie Coming to America with Eddie Murphy. Now, I've not seen this, but I have heard about it. It was directed, I think, by John Landis, and I definitely wanted to give this a shot. And when I had saw it pre-order come up, so I pre-ordered it, and according to Amazon's like pre-order match guarantee, I think I pre-ordered it at like $15 or something, and it ended up dropping down to like $7 before it was released. So I ended up picking it up for I think a little over $7 or $8. So I am pretty happy with that. These are upgrades to my collection. I actually only sold the first one, but this is a combo pack of Scary Movie 2, and Scary Movie 3. This is a series that I really enjoy. I actually also have Scary Movie 5. That one, not so much. They kind of dropped the ball on that because they got rid of Anna Faris. But I mean, they're stupid, but they're also pretty fun and just entertaining to watch. It's also fun to try to pick out what things they're spoofing, like what movies and stuff they are spoofing. So these next two are kind of from a secret Dollar Tree sale. They had already had their DVD and Blu-ray sale in May, but for some strange reason they decided to do another one like 2 weeks later. So I ended up picking up Portlandia Season 2 on Blu-ray, which is pretty incredible that they had this. I've heard lots of good things about this show, and I definitely look forward to watching this, and it looks like the other seasons are fairly cheap. It is in this weird, like, paper packaging, so that kind of sucks, but for $1, I'm not going to complain a whole lot. So this next movie is one that I picked up. I actually had this book when I was younger, and I just saw it and I was like, this looks kind of dumb, but I do have good memories of the book, and this is Animalia. So it looks completely like computer animated and stuff, and I have no idea how this will be, but it was on PBS Kids, so I mean it is definitely for like younger kids, but I wanted to see how nostalgic it was watching that movie. I also took advantage of the Vinegar Syndrome halfway to a Black Friday sale and picked up a movie that I needed. I have the VHS and have not gotten the Blu-ray until right now, and this is Graduation Day. I watched it once and I don't really remember how I felt about it. I think that I thought it was kind of weird, but it was also the VHS was really hazy, so I think that hopefully the picture quality on this Blu-ray is a lot better. Vinegar Syndrome usually does a fairly decent job, so I am looking forward to watching that. Okay, so for the last two things that I picked up are a little controversial, just like the topic or the movies themselves, and I don't want to get into any of that controversy. I am slightly disappointed with these, and you'll see why in a second. So the very first one I picked up was Jeepers Creepers, and luckily I was lucky enough to get this one with the slipcover. I did change it to the original artwork, so we've got that with the Creeper and Justin Long. I do remember really liking this. I don't think I've seen the first one in quite some time, but I have seen the second one more recently. I did order this from Amazon, and the corners are a little not in the best condition, but you know, what are you gonna do? And then what kind of makes it disappointing is I also got Jeepers Creepers 2, but this one did not come with the slipcover, which is kind of annoying because I do have Jeepers Creepers 3, and that one has a slipcover, so now I've got slipcover, no slipcover, slipcover. That'll mess with my mind a little bit, but we do have Jeepers Creepers 2. This is the original artwork, and on the inside, we have the new artwork, which is nice. I just wish that I had the slipcover so I could use both of them. I personally enjoyed this movie a little bit more than the first one. I do need to go back. I think I said this in the video where I actually got Jeepers Creepers 3, is I need to go back and re-watch these movies in the order that they take place. So I know that Jeepers Creepers 3 takes place in between the first and second one, so I need to go through and rewatch it that way because I was pretty lost in the third movie, and I don't know if it was because I hadn't seen the first one in a long time or it was just bonkers. But that is it for this DVD and Blu-ray update video for June of 2018. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think about what I picked up. If there's anything you like, anything you don't like, or anything that you think I should pick up in the future. I do have some stuff on pre-order for July, and hopefully I'll be able to pick those up. But if you are not already subscribed and you'd like to be, please hit that subscribe button down below and hit that like button as well if you want to see more videos like this. And thank you guys for watching. Have a great day. Bye.